Game kedua, RRQ Hoshi versus Evos Esl Snapdragon Pro Series.
Or he will just be dying.
I think that it would be the latter. It's gonna be a tough game for the Hylos. Let's gotta be honest here. He gotta create some nice little distance between himself and the opponents. But anyways, we're going to go into the Land of Dawn between RRQ Hoshi versus Evos Holy. RRQ Hoshi managed to get themselves the very first game, and we are already in match point. How's it gonna be like? Let's jump right in and see if whether it will be a 2-0 sweep in favor for RRQ Hoshi.
Let's say Evos Holy with the same draft, now only changing the Hylos now into Roam, and it will be a glue for Reggie. I think kind of a comfort pick for Mr. Reggie here in the XP lane, something we haven't seen too much of, but we have seen it banned. But this is another advantage of the Jawhead, by the way. You can leash so easily. Crazy fast clear from Sutsujin.
Yeah, instead helping for the first wave in mid, he decides to leash for the orange buff. Oh, good decision there by RRQ Hoshi to give them a little bit more, even more breathing room, but unless, you really gotta be careful.
Yeah, Revitalize already used in Sutsujin, just going back and forth, baiting out the Revitalize, and both roamers will have to back away.
Yeah, that little scrap in the mid actually made that not so worth it. Good decision by Albert to invade to even it out, and now he's in the lead. EXP-wise, good reactions, responses by Evos Holy.
Notice the Retribution has been used by Sutsujin for the Lethal Wanderer, punishes him instantly by rotating towards that green camp, and now forcing Hayabusa, Sutsujin, to rotate up top to get level 4, as Albert should have a pretty good lead as we get into the first turtle.
Okay, both teams will have the first exit in the EXP. I would not want to actually bother any of these two up there. Just let them
It's a pro lane, bro.
Yeah, just maybe hover around it, see each other in the river. But oh no, RRQ Hoshi decides to go for the glue.
Yeah, Reggie he's chilling though. No real kill pressure on the glue this early on, unless maybe the Jawhead was there to deal the physical damage or physical defense shred. Albert about to hit level 5 as he goes in here. He's not going to be stunned up. Brought back with a Dispersion too. And it is an Evos Holy Turtle 1 setup. Rin's not level 4 either.
Yeah. See, that's the right thing to do if you're key. If you're going to be going forward against that, make sure your mid laner's with you.
Okay, Edok Injector able to find it. Oh, Petrify too! Sutsujin with a Retribution. Albert taken down. Turtle stolen as RRQ Hoshi have just snuck that out of the way. Edok recalling.
Oh, no,
the horse stops him in his tracks, and it will be given over. Ejector though. No. Yeah. No way.
This is taking way too long.
So much time. Reggie is the one who gets the kill too. Evos would have loved for Depazet to get that kill.
That took way too long. And Edok was even nice about it. It's like, hey, Depazet, you want to be safe in your base? Let me toss you on over there too. Oh, RRQ Hoshi. That was a smooth sequence by them.
Well played.
Evos Holy thought they got the Jawhead. Edok got the flicker away in time. Went off. RRQ Hoshi still got the turtle because now Rin said, okay, I need to dish out the crowd control so that we can get this. Makes the most out of the Petrify. That was smooth.
The CC lock was beautiful, right? You would not expect a Jawhead and a Kadita at level 3 to take a turtle fight, but that's what's underrated about Jawhead and Kadita. Both of them can fight even without level 4. You have a Petrify, you have another CC tool in the Breath of the Ocean, and obviously for Edok, it sets up perfectly for Rins to get an instant dive. Shadow kill down below. Oh, he actually cleared out a bit of the wave there. Toy will still be able to get the cannon minion though, so it's all good.
Okay. Sort of felt like that was just to add pressure onto Erlan's lane. I thought that meant they didn't have the minion waves in mid to call for a sequence in mid also. So yeah, okay. Just slow and steady again until they decide to see each other. Evos Holy, hopefully they don't just play this passively. They really need to try and make a play outside of the objectives. Well, here's a glue trying something, but he just has to reset.
Yeah, split onto Phoveus, walks back away. That's the lane right here. This is the glue versus Phoveus matchup. You're going to see the wave cleared back and forth, and that's it. Turtle number 2 spawning in 3 seconds.
Yeah, good decision there for Rins to actually help out Tyrant for that, so that they'll have the Phoveus in position slightly before the glue.
Okay. No split. Reggie's still able to flicker around into the Revitalize. Albert goes over the stun. Clears pathway. Tyrant flickering backwards. Oh, actually dodges away from the Queller. Goes back in very low. Oh, that's a demonic force. But Tyrant gets slain, and RRQ loses control of turtle number 2. Well played to Evos.
Counter punch. Fruits of RRQ Hoshi's labor first. They were able to threaten Reggie, almost take him down, but he was able to flicker away, and Evos Holy responded really well. Albert getting that stun off, being able to do the damage alongside the low Yi. So, you know, I'm not going to knock Evos Holy's approach this time around, a little bit more counter punchy, but Key's going to counter punch Key is what happened.
And now they give the kill over to Toy. Just slowly but surely building up the late game carry in the Granger. I think it was the targeting too that was not really the best for RRQ Hoshi, committing the rough waves, rest of the ocean, everything onto Reggie. Like even without the split, Glue isn't the boy. I don't think he should be the main target.
Yeah, and I think he also just needs to keep reminding himself now, especially with the last pick off. If he wants to get vision, but 100% deposit has to be within the range to counter, to trade abilities. Because if it's just keep walking up, he will get blasted like earlier. Rinse!
Extra fire to the back, good purify from deposit. The quad shadow placed down, but they will not follow it through. Albert actually utilizing this to go onto the purple buff. No retribution on Sutsujin. Dyrant, maybe caught on the slam pass. He jumps back in. Edok with the flank going in. Deposit, no purify. Oh, he gets the ejector, but it's only onto the back. Oh, good back to the ocean. Toy still able to shot some damage, but it's a double kill. Now almost a triple of Maniac looking for it. Albert going ham in the back. The shadow kill there. It's a shutdown for Toy. It's a wipeout though for Evos Holy.
4, 5, 4, 1. And Evos Holy can continue this. The counter punch strategy that they've been doing has worked out. Once they saw that Rins used the Petrify and used this ultimate as well, they decided, you know what, we can just go ahead and invade. Threaten the purple buff. They weren't able to steal it away, but they were able to get a massive trade centered around the glue, leading to 4, 5 members of RRQ Hoshi down, and Evos Holy only losing their jungler.
This was a 4v5. Only literally the last shot was set by Erlan there. He came in very, very late into the fight, and Evo still won it anyways. The power of the mid-game Suyo, now Direct poking Reggie down. To be able to actually get the ejector down, this should be a free turtle over to Evos Holy. Unless, Rins, there's no way he wants to go for that. Turtle, claimed by Evos.
I think now we're seeing an Evos Holy a little bit more controlled. Their movements more necessary. They're not committing unnecessary plays. Once Key got picked off that one time in the lower portion of the river, he decided, okay, let me reel myself back in and then continue playing around my Loey, around the rest of my team. Let Reggie take the lead now as the glue. That's what we were talking about earlier, right? Having a dynamic Roman EXP that can switch spots whenever they need to, just to throw their opponents off their game. And it's been working well so far.
Okay, so what do you think about the Phobia's build here? It's the Thunderbolt start, not the Warak start. So it's already a bit different, right? I mean, there are two variants of the Phobia's build. Personally, I like the Warax more. You get more sustain. The Thunderbelt, you want more tanky, you do provide a bit more utility, but in the end, if you lose out in the early game, that gamble is not worth it.
Yeah, I think he was just thinking about the fact that he's not with a traditional roam. He's with a pick-off damage-focused roam. And usually for the EXP laners, if the roamer is like that, the first thing they're going to think of is, okay, I just need something with more defense. Need something with a bit more utility. Warax you go for if you have a roamer that is chunkier, something along the lines of a Tigreal. They decide to commit the diversion. How long are Evos Holy going to stay here? They can get a big one.
I don't think so. There's nothing up top, so there's no reason for RRQ Hoshi to even make their way up there, right? Yeah, no camps, no purple buff, no nothing. Yeah. They're just going to play it safe. So just as I say that, maybe they should have committed down. Sutsujin just walks in towards the top side of the map.
Yeah, because I feel like which is weird because he already saw the Jawhead, his Jawhead in the purple buff of Evos Holy. At that moment, once you cleared out that jungle,
he got no damage still. Albert almost escaping. Good timing on the quad shadow. They're caught in the bad spot though. Edok forced to flicker away. Rins, does he have the oddity? The breath of the ocean is there. Rins will be gunned down by Erlan on the heavy crossbow. Gets the Wind Talker, a bit more mobility. Doesn't get the slow. Edok gets away and it becomes a good trade. Deposit, Spurgeon rotation. Edok gets out.
Didn't get the interaction right there, but Edok staying in that purple buff area meant that Well, they eventually led to Albert getting taken down. Evos Holy still has advantage in this Lord.
Yeah, Susujin is all the way up top, and RRQ Hoshi don't want to contest for the Lord. Despite not having Albert for a while there, they have timed it so well, Evos Holy. They know Albert is going to be up just in time, and now they are marching down inside of RRQ's own jungle. Toy, though, a lot of damage already. He has hit that power smite.
It looked like that last sequence was such a scramble. It messed up the positioning of everyone in RRQ Hoshi that no one got to say, hey, reset the Lords right here. They ended up in different parts of the map. Susujin ended up top. Edok down. I felt like maybe it might have been his call to say, yeah, just reset, because he's low without their roamer, without Dyron in the right spot. Reggie finds one. Oh, big Petri!
Rins in the back, Purify baited out. Reggie gonna be slain. Toy picks up the Sky Piercer stack. Now Airline gonna be caught in the bad spot to Dyron with a flicker forward. Now Demonic Force jumping forward, almost finding it.
Oh!
Airline takes him out mid-air to stop himself from being taken out.
They tried to take the risk, but it wasn't rewarded. In the end, Evos Holy, Airline able to run away just in time. I thought the Phoveus was going to be the one to get him. That would have been so worth it if they got the Irithel. But the little bit of lifesteal that the Irithel has just helped Airline survive.
Oh man, 0-3-0. It's been so close to a kill, so close to an assist every single time. But Evos are just... Diversion Rinse! Surprise! Evlan picks up the Mega Edok. Forced to flicker out. The Glorious Pathway slows him down. Toy able to deal with the Lord. The Holy Defense will deal with the wave coming in as well. Evlan only a few shots in, and it's still a defense from RRQ.
Evos Holy, night and day compared to their performance in game number 1. Very calculated. It looked like now they're like very sure of themselves and what they want to do. A toss by Edok.
Into Dyron. Now Toy to be caught in the Spurgeon and the rotation. Oh my goodness, Albert! Double kill with a Soul Sever. One shot, 2 kills.
Earlier, RRQ Hoshi made Evos Holy eat damage, but now Evos Holy is making RRQ Hoshi eat some damage.
2-0 pickoff, but luckily for RRQ, there are no waves for Evos to utilize in the siege. So with Toy dying, they're still going to be able to survive here.
If we had voice line packs in game, what you said just now would be included in the game. Oh my god, that hurts!
Oh yeah, that was, again, another hearty ouchie. Erlan just deletes Sutsujin. It seems Erlan has taken the assassin role this time around. Dyron back into the mid wave, top lane. Turret down again. 2 base turrets for Evos Holy. Winter Crown for Albert. He's looking for the dive. Gets a 2-man stun. Petrify out though. Rins jumps into the rough waves as well. Toy able to kite away. Reggie with the flicker forward and slam. Dyron going in. That's still the Winter Crown used, but he will still fall. And RRQ, against all odds, keep their base alive.
Oh, still alive but barely breathing with just... Can you even still count that as a tower in the bottom lane? At that point, that's a prop. Evos Holy are just looking at us like, yeah, we're taking that down eventually. And now RRQ Hoshi has to pull off something close to a miracle. Wait, can they? Are they going to force it? No, it's 14 seconds until Albert comes back.
They have to. They gotta do something. Conceal.
They don't have the mid-minion wave for them, man.
Edok though goes in. Key walks back in. Rins walks up. That's a Purify used up. Quad shadow into the back. Still able to escape. The Glorious Pathway. Airline in the mid lane. Airline in the mid lane. Edok recalling. Dyron following as well. Albert not there just yet. Sutsujin goes for it and gets the Lord. Airline in the base though. Dyron, has he done enough? Airline going in. Oh my goodness! RRQ have done it again. They've taken the Lord and 3 members away from Evos Holy.
How the heck they take the Lord? They stop the split push. RRQ Hoshi with just... That was 4 basic attacks from the Irithel away from ending. And they walked away with the Lord to boot. They can push out. They can get lots of turns with this one.
And that's without the Lord. Only now does the Lord spawn in the game. Enhanced Lord will be marching up top. Let's see how RRQ Hoshi decide to utilize the Lord. They gotta be careful. They can't split up. They split up, the diversion comes in, and they're dead.
If RRQ Hoshi wins this, you give the MVP to Dyron's Phoveus and the minion waves that spawn just in time to damage the minion waves.
0-3-0 up until that moment, Redmar. This guy has basically, I mean, in terms of stats, had no impact in the game.
Nada.
But Dyron stays tough all the way. He finds the impact necessary to finally get onto the scoreboard. And now, Enhanced Lord has already charged in up top. They will not get 2 charges, unfortunately. Edok conceal. Prince caught in the dispersion, but stun. And the pullback. Oh, go Breath of the Ocean! Oh my goodness, Lens catches Erlan! And just like that, Toy finds the kill. Key, Glorious Pathway, almost an dispersion to claim a kill, but it's not enough damage.
RRQ Hoshi, what about a shower and a rinse for Evos Holy? And they continue getting momentum in this game. Evos Holy has the healthier base, but again, now these towers are just props to RRQ Hoshi.
Shadow kill into the back deficit. Still has the Purify. Now Winter Crown from Dyron. Reggie into the mid lane. Split. Sutsujin gonna take a bit of that damage. Prince with the Oddity. Another Demonic Force proc for Dyron as he goes in, but he doesn't decide to pop in Infernal Pursuit. They go for the base turrets, and that is the experience coming in handy for RRQ Hoshi, the discipline from them.
Evos holding RRQ Hoshi in this game number 2. It's them showing just, you can talk so much about interactions, the matchups of heroes, but who executes better? That's a diversion to the back, and they find the Granger! Toy!
No, shut down, bites the immortality late. 30 seconds for the 15th minute enhanced lord. 30 seconds on Toy still. Evos, they might decide to go in. Dyron cancels out a bit. That's an ejector to save him. Edok, that he caught in the bad spot, now gets taken out as that's the dive into the back. Albert with Winter Crown. Dyron still in the midst of it all, jumping in again. Winter Crown to stay alive, but he will fall once again. Evos only turn it around. Sutsujin trying to cut the wave. Does he have the shadow kill? No, he does not. He has the quad shadow, and that's it. Another minute wave. Toy up in 4. Key walking Rin's down. Rin's walks up with the Breath of the Ocean. Another wave up top. Sutsujin walks in again. The base gonna be targeted down. And Evos Holy, after a back and forth game, have finally cracked the base.
What a game! Evos Holy! This is one heck of a seesaw game. We don't even know